Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Happy New Year, everybody.
One of my defensive players went to tackle Marshawn Lynch, and the fucking team ran off to the sideline to the other way, in the middle of a fucking play.
Snowy scene at Sports Authority Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yeah, but Chris Harris and fucking Keith. Look at that shit, fucking Trevor.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Sorry, whatever.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon.
Is there any way to get your defensive players off the fucking kickoff? Or no? Just stuck on it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I definitely didn't hear you.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Exactly. See, it's a good thing I asked this question.
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
From the gun, here's Simeon. And he slings one that's incomplete. Carlos Henderson, the intended receiver. Third down here.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 4th down. Now the second-year man from Syracuse, Riley Dixon, on to punt. As he's up. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Mahomes going to throw. A swing pass caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And let's not take for granted, in these conditions, that's never an easy pass and catch.
You really got to find a way to drive the ball. You know, get your grip. You know, that's why we see some of the guys now that put the gloves on when they throw the ball in this type of a condition. Sometimes the glove might make it too slippery. So you got to figure out what's going to work for you. But how about the receivers? Looking back and trying to locate the ball coming through.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Matt Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Just trade him.
And the Chiefs add on to
What you
their
do is
lead.
drop him and I'll pick the play that you
There are
need.
several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This will be taken very short.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
And it is now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. All right, here we go. Boom, landing.
Coming right, this is Anderson on the toss. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Which one don't you want?
That's almost a tendency breaker.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green.
Getting the call is Anderson running left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's if AC doesn't shit the bed. I need linemen badly. I don't really need a quarterback.
A shotgun snap for Simeon. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
But I just don't want to pick a fucking lineman with a
And
I
on
don't wanna
third
pick a
down and
lineman
nickel
with no
formation
fucking
here defensively.
fourth pick in the draft.
Out of the gun, Simeon. Going underneath for Charles.
That's what I'm saying. If I could get a lineman, I wouldn't really need a quarterback.
I'm
I'm okay with fucking Trevor.
So many times you hear today's NFL
Not
described
like
as a
he's fucking
space game.
atrocious.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line. On now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a first down throw, Simeon. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Simeon throwing again. This will be caught at about the 5. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it.
Nigga would die right now.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go now. Over.
They come out here in the eye. Simeon now to throw. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos get a bit closer. It's up, it's good,
I need
and
to
that'll cut the
actually
lead
start
to
running the ball.
21-7. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than
got my
that, can
backup
you? I mean,
running
this
back
is the way you practice it. This is the way
last
you
game.
rehearse it. But
Now
right
my
now,
starter
the
just
play
died.
calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to
Appreciate
get
that,
back in
man.
the end zone on his 4th possession.
Blue line. Blue line. Hurry up, here we go. Blue line. Detroit. Detroit. Back here we go. 319. 319.
Here's the first carry for Matt Jones.
Girl, this nigga Matt Jones.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down following the run.
Single slot. Here we go now. 87. I got 87. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play.
Look at this shit.
Complete.
Yo, come on,
Very
man.
nice
Get the
pickup
fuck
of
outta here.
33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Blue 90. Blue 90. Back 99 Philly. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
The give is to Jones. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Look at this nigga.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Tough for Chiefs fans to watch this. Here's Jamal Charles on the carry. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
How the fuck would they switch him to?
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
My nigga CJ.
Again, Charles, he had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
1 quarter. Shit, it's actually a good game.
Let's go. Watch him now, Marty.
Seeing as I'm only down
Now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
touchdown.
The Chiefs in possession of the football
And I was
as we
down
begin
21.
the second quarter. As they'll take over with the ball 1st and 10.
Elite shit. Elite.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And now running right through it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
First play of the drive. Excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Let's fucking go! Run! Let's go!
The 30.
You better fucking run!
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on as we speak. And then coming up later this afternoon, 2 games each from the AFC West and NFC West, all kicking off at the same time. Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams.
Loving it.
And then that's it for the 2017 regular season. It'll be Happy New Year time. And Charles, you going to dust off Auld Lang Syne for us tonight?
Meet me at midnight, baby. You'll find out.
Hard pass.
Wow!
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Mahomes will try again on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Crick, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now Mahomes. And a pressure pressure gets to him again. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And Sanders now to return. 51 yards on the punt there. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down, it's Simeon. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 44-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Simeon now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Green 39. Green 30. Detroit.
Now Jamal Charles on third down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Now let's go. Green 39.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line.
Oh, so your silly ass do know how to run.
Really well done.
Again, it's Charles. And not much there.
Wow, they won't let
Maybe
me
a
juke.
yard up to the 24. Pretty good job defensively.
missed
Thought
it,
he was
man.
going to get it, but they knew where that marker was,
You
and they
hear me
stopped him
screaming
just
at him?
short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational
I don't care about you
football
screaming,
is
man.
not just
I
played
went to
on
go
the
get some
offensive
food.
side, is it? Defense
I had a
understanding, as you noted,
108-yard
where the first down
interception
marker
return for a
was, and making
touchdown.
sure they didn't get there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far.
You were happy
Ed
with the
Reed,
fact with dildos, weren't you?
That was Ed Reed.
Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
This nigga wants a contract extension.
Simeon on 1st down. He finds an opening past the 40. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. A 1st down carry here for Charles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On second down. Here's Simeon. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. So 1:55 to go in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. And now a first down following that long gain.
Yeah, silly ass really sat there waiting for the post.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
I mean, you think I don't be looking at other players? They don't be open.
On 1st and 10, Simeon. And no escaping this time.
You had to drag.
Since
you want to sit here and lie.
They've been moving the ball.
I did not have to drag.
Really getting into a groove. Last play pass completion.
There.
Now, finally, the defense gets there.
He passed the left tackle. They got 3 yards of separation, Rob.
You talking about A? The tight end?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how Madden works. As soon as I throw that shit, that nigga's gonna get that fucking speed burst and jump in front of it. That's what matters.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
To throw on second is Simeon. The swing pass caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there.
The Sanders full celebration.
6-point ball game. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
I didn't drop back far, right?
Fielded about a yard deep.
Gotta ask, there's a problem. I'm gonna let you know when you fuck up, though.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
It's complete to Chris Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going up top. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CJ.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Launching one for Henderson. And it drops down incomplete.
That was bad. That was
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
On 2nd and 10, Simeon. And he
Oh.
fires one that's intercepted.
I didn't expect
Picked
him to
off by
regard
Derrick
him like
Johnson.
that.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski,
What a pick.
Turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Set. 3-19.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And a flag
Wow.
comes in as that one
I think it
falls
was overthrown by
incomplete.
like 5.
Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
That's crazy.
First and goal, they'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. The quick slant caught. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Here's Jones. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a third and goal here. Working from the gun, Mahomes in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
So what you doing? Running around trying to eliminate everybody from playoff contention, nigga?
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's
nigga, I've been playing fucking every game.
Halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando,
what up,
where
nigga?
Standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports
I've been
halftime
doing the same
report.
thing I've been
So
doing
both teams
since
have their
game 1.
marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense.
Not to mention the 500 fumbles I was getting.
This third quarter. They have
Every
the
time
lead.
I
Now they'll
get
be
past the
looking to
fucking
extend that
40-yard
lead.
line.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Now let's go.
He'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he's
How
going to lose yardage and be
block
backed
him?
up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy.
That nigga
Now,
blitzes
as a
going on
defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Nice move at the 40. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. From midfield, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Jones. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down, 8. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
This is the first drive of the third quarter.
Nah. Well, for him, yeah.
Again, it's Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second
a lot
there, I
of
thought
flying,
maybe
huh?
they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Run around with this undisciplined ass defense, and you want to be upset?
It's not pass interference.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
My nigga Mahomes' arm is so strong, he trying to hit the crowd in the face with the football.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, they fucking, are you mad at you fucking,
Kansas City. Chris Conley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
Button press.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. A big hit. Knocked down sideways near the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside.
Don't fall, you fucking idiot.
It's snowing, nigga.
Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go now. Green, 30. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 4 down. Kill. Detroit. Detroit. Here we go now. Green.
Here's Simeon. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th
Emmanuel Sanders.
And the Broncos are in for 6. McManus now for the extra point.
I'm gonna tell your man, they got a man.
And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Everybody's dying. Like an injury on every play.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And now here comes Kansas City. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Mahomes now on 1st down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Not a stat we talk about often with tight ends, but Travis Kelsey, he can move it after the catch. 3rd overall in the NFL in yards after catch last season.
Behind 2 running backs, Le'Veon Bell and David Johnson.
Strength and a little bit of niftiness in Travis Kelsey's game.
Detroit. Let's go. Green, 30. No. Check. Patriot. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
That wasn't a fumble. I have no idea. He was throwing the ball, got fucking killed.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver.
Goes my
And it's
seat.
3rd down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
The Chiefs on 3rd down.
Why can't I fucking
Just
pick
1
my
for 5
plays,
to
yo?
this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
All right, here we go. Green, over. Detroit. Leopard.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 30-yard play on third. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Detroit. Detroit. Leopard. Leopard. Now let's go. 319. 319. Over. All right, now look at 56. Blue 56. Blue 90.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Now Thomas. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Set. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Detroit. Detroit.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and goal.
Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that's going to tie the ball game at 34. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And he is knocked down from the side at the 24-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A dump off for Charles. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make
Can't
people
believe you
miss
didn't take the deep over route. Maybe you only look down the field when you throw in post.
Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
I'm watching this game.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Going underneath for Charles. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Green. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
You got it.
All right, here we go.
10th carry now for Jamal Charles. And not much of an opening there. He's only going to get this to about the 32.
That's what I'm talking about. I want real rage. Oh.
4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. Created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front.
Hunt that shit,
a lot
bitch.
of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Out of the fucking.
And now here comes Kansas. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
I hear you crying and just don't give a shit.
Punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
Then on top of that, the whole fucking line.
Not easily done.
This is Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Just look at this.
And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
That shit is funny to me.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
But that
Why
was
is my
certainly
nigga
an
getting
aggressive
beat like
call
that?
and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for
Hey,
the first
yo.
down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now.
On 1st down, Simeon. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Look at this, man. This is what I be talking about with Madden.
Loses it. It's picked up by the Chiefs.
Oh, boy,
and they have
man.
possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they split the uprights.
Nigga, you got lit up.
3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
Madden is always
you're
right on
exactly
cue with
right.
they
Trying to
bullshit,
sit on
man.
a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly.
Look
Put
at
it all
this
the
shit,
way
man.
down.
Come on, man.
And try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
23 yards on the play. Red zone
Let these niggas
opportunity.
catch fucking bullshit.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown,
Nigga runs
Chiefs.
past him.
Jay Samaro, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself
doesn't
space
even
to
make contact.
fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Allen Bailey in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Go on. Here we go.
Look at that.
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This is what we do, Madden. This is what we do.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Go on. Leopard.
Out of the gun, Simeon. And he's going
Yo,
to
the whole
intercept
fucking
the
game.
third time.
Yo.
Picked off near the 26. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped him.
I would just stupid ass throw
it
that.
Driver's seat once more.
And
Nigga, the game froze.
doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so
the
far
nigga
in this
was in the
game.
middle of the field when I
front.
threw the
We
ball.
often think of the offense driving things.
The fucking
In this
screen
case,
came back
it's
on, the nigga was
defense,
standing
not
on the
just holding
sideline.
teams,
And the
but
nigga
creating
threw the
big
ball.
plays for themselves.
All right, here we go. Back there, not Philly. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. They come out here in the eye. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he's got it. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 2. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
What a fucking play call.
The Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. To throw on 2nd is Simeon. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, you know, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Right.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you
a lot of crime,
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Now Simeon is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. They're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
Let's go.
3rd and 2, Simeon. Throwing right side, that's complete to Demarius Thomas. And he gets
That bum-ass nigga McKenzie.
midfield for the first down to the 46. A gain of 4
That nigga can't win Rookie of the Year, so that nigga's
So the offense has it first and 10.
He what?
Can't win Rookie of the Year, so that nigga's sitting down.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
That's why you was forcing the football to this nigga for Rookie of the Year. Fucking worthless, man.
It's Taylor, and he is leveled. Knocked down hard.
Shit, I had nothing else
That
to
one
play
going
for.
a gain of 11 and a Broncos
Then
first
I seen
down.
this nigga
They don't
fucking
need to run
cooks.
another play here before the
Fucking
2-minute
like 30
warning.
touchdowns. And I was
See
like,
if they
you
do
know
it
what?
anyway.
Fuck this shit.
Now
Oh,
a
yeah?
touchdown throw, Simeon.
You realized you wasn't good enough.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get
Nah, I
5
just
out of
realized
the
I wasn't
scramble.
cheesy
It's
enough.
second down.
Damn, my nigga.
Time for a break.
He was winning. How you losing by 17 at the 2-minute warning?
After this.
Fucking stink. Save your excuses, little one.
From the gun, here's Simeon. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the
Really, I like
25-yard
fumbled
line.
For no
They get
reason.
5 out of that one. And
Really,
it
I
moves
don't
the
care.
chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his.
Score 17-point touchdown right
Yardage on
now.
the
You
play,
got
but
it,
did
yo.
what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Back to throw, Simeon. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Derek Berry.
Green 39. Green 39.
Damn
On
sure ain't gonna
second
have
and
it.
10, Simeon. And his pass is
Yo, why can't I high point
intercepted
pass
for
this?
the
Get
third
the
time
fuck
today.
out of here.
Picked up
Probably
at the
because
20,
you're terrible
and
at
a
Madden.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Wow, another one.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here. as the
Game
game
is
continues
lying.
to slip just further and further out of hand.
Game is lying.
Like I threw a high pass. No way.
That's
he
what we.
should be on.
That's what we doing.
Jones, and some space here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That good for 19 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be
Why your silly ass
the
just don't let
Chiefs
the clock
on third
run?
down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Then the nigga gets quiet.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Sanders. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the
Look at
Chiefs.
this shit.
So not only do they get the fumble recovery
Anything
on the
that
punt,
happens
but
to
now
you,
look
your
at this
silly ass
field
deserves
position. He
it.
almost took it the distance.
That shit didn't have to happen.
Just make the play, but turn it into
Exactly.
something
Football
big.
game could have been
That's
over
what
with.
coaches
Bullshit.
talk
Nah,
about all the
nigga, I don't
time.
want to hear that
How do
shit.
we create
Madden is
big
on their
plays
bullshit.
that'll change the game?
You wouldn't have fucking
And that
called
may
him
have been one
timeouts,
that
your
just
nigga
did.
wouldn't have died. I don't care.
Didn't die. Just fucking fumbled.
I don't care. God don't want you padding stats.
Padding stats. This game was
What was the
still
point of
fucking-
calling timeout? Rob, stop, nigga. Less than a minute left. You
55
down
seconds.
17, and you don't have the
This
football.
is football. This is football.
Fuck out of here
not
with that. It's
basketball.
football shit, man.
Well, partner,
I
there's
could score
something
21
special
points
about a
in
game
10
the
seconds.
snow.
That's
Just
possible.
always fun in these elements, although a little
Is that not possible?
It's not possible with you because you're
The only thing that's
retarded.
not fun is that we got the mid-game
It's
notification
possible.
that our flight
That
was
was no.
canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that
No, I
later.
do know.
It was really a fun game to watch.
Fight to the end.
It was you fought to the end. It was over. Less than a minute left. You down by fucking 3 scores.
Really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for the Chiefs, they will
Man,
indeed
you fucking
finish over
stink.
500 at 9-7, and that is maybe not
Hey, that's
exactly
not
what
my
they were
fault.
hoping for, but a better than average season.
You know, you don't take ownership for
nonetheless.
shit, and I don't think it's
Meanwhile,
ever
for
your fault.
Denver,
I've seen
they
you
go
play
out with a bit of
16
a whimper
games,
as they
nigga,
wrap up
and
a
you have
very
like a top
trying
10, top 5 pick.
3-13 season. And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft
And you
through
blame
free
everything on the
agency
planet
to
except
turn this
yourself.
ship around.
And in my defense, the
Yo,
team in
6
real life is
takeaways
playing
for
like
the
shit too.
Chiefs.
I'm Brandon Gunn, and this
6
has been a presentation of the
takeaways. That wasn't your
NFL
fault either.
on EA Sports. For
I
more,
fumbled
check
4
us
times,
out
did you want
at
me to do?
It's snowing.
easports.com. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
So why didn't he
everyone, as
fumble?
we say so long.
Niggas smarter than
This
you.
nigga's fucking truck animation.
Brim was asking the
Fucking
same
every
thing.
fucking
He had the
play.
strip animation on, and I wasn't fumbling. I mean, I got the answers, but because you want to call timeouts, I don't feel like helping you.
I just only want to see one. Just want to see my fucking.
Playing who, nigga? You don't play again until week 1 next year. Go play in the fucking sand.
Not talking about that. I'm talking about shit was like the greatest play in Madden ever.
Yeah, the greatest play in Madden ever.
Yes. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Back of the end zone. Ooh, look at that. Oh.
You're celebrating
We
losing.
not wrong. Woo! Okay, one juke move. Oh. Oh. He went outside. We gonna go back inside. Oh, break a tackle. Oh, yo. Ran out of stamina at the 50. It doesn't matter. We did it.
And this is the
Can't
shit
tell
that
me that's not
impresses
the
you.
greatest. Can't tell me that's not the greatest play.
Nigga,
With all good
please.
jukes, too. With all,
Nigga.
look at that. Look at that. With fucking,
I guess when you fucking
What
win
the-
like a handful of games, you gotta celebrate shit like this.
that was the correct analog too. Woo! And a broken tackle.
I'm so proud of you, Robert.
And look, the team actually blocked. My defense blocks, but my offense doesn't block. It's amazing.
Hey, it's a lot of things that are amazing with you. You the type of nigga to get struck by lightning and miraculously survive.
Why would you wish something like that upon me?
Nigga, that's how I know you deaf. I didn't wish anything. So you the type to get struck by lightning and survive.
That's
I
pretty
don't want
much
you to get
wish-
struck by lightning. I would like for you to get hit by a fucking Mack truck.
There's not too many Mack trucks in in New York, so the chances
Hey,
of
man.
that, are slim to none.
Shit
Now,
happens.
city bus.
Nah, city bus ain't gonna be as gruesome. Niggas will hit the brakes trying to spare your life. Talk about you going bye-bye and not coming back.
See, you're all wishing that upon me.
I didn't wish anything on you. I just said what I want to happen. I wish you shut the fuck up, though. I wish that on you.
What?
I wish that on you in spades, my nigga.
I thought we was buddies. What happened?
Not your fucking buddy. I don't like you.
People try
No, we still have unfinished business, right?
That should sound extra gay.
So don't.
Yeah, head coach's name is no kneeling on my team, boy.
Do not know my fucking coach's name.
That would